Oh, come on. Oh, just getting started. Trying to get my Dixper up. Hey, no. If it would cooperate, which Dixper never seems to cooperate. God, I hate this software. So today I will be playing Final Fantasy, what is it? 14 online. Just kind of a chilled, laid-back playthrough. Something I'm not gonna end up putting on my YouTube channel, so that's why I chose this today. Wonder, does this have Final Fantasy? Gonna have to add it. And don't worry, I'll eventually get back to original content. Not that this isn't a part of my original content. All right. Let's see. Since I am do I really want to go live on no, I'm not going live on Discord. That's silly. What the hell is this thing doing? Alright, this is my character. I'm trying to make her into an astrology in. Also, hey. I guess it gives me time to fix my Dixper. Because it's deciding it's to crap the bed. There we go. So I just started this game maybe about... Sorry, so I started this game yesterday. Dixper, you're gonna keep interrupting me. I'd appreciate it if you did. So let's see. So yeah, I started this game like yesterday, so I'm pretty low level. But so far I think it's a pretty fun game. Okay, no, just... I'm sorry, trying to get my Dixper to work, but it's deciding it's being a jerk today. At the very least, you guys can fiddle with that while I play. But it's deciding it's wanting to be a butt. Dixper is really something else. What the heck, man? Okay, that's just not gonna work. And why are you not where you're supposed to be? Oh, just... Sorry, I gotta work out something, guys. And also, alright. Alright, it's really deciding not to cooperate with me today. Alright, let me try to get to the bottom of this problem. Alright, sorry, just... I may have to forego using Dixper, which I really wish it wasn't as buggy as it was, but no, I'm gonna get Dixper to work because that's not fair to you guys. Okay. Alright. Alright, where do I need to go? Alright, show more details. Come on, Dixper. Okay. Maybe now it'll stop harassing me every couple of minutes. I see that that's not the case. Toss it out. Okay. So can't officially delete battery. I was gonna do just chatting, but all my collections will be available. And there we go. They should work. Should. I could be wrong. It might not. Well, let me know if it doesn't, and I will try my best. As a matter of fact, I will. Let's see. Drop 10 crates in chat. Alright, let's go. Let's not fight those. Let's not fight those. Alright, let's see. I need to go through this. Oh, there's actually quests in the city. Actually, no, it's just this chocobo dude. Nah. I think I've already attuned to this. Let's see. So how's everyone's day going? My day's going was going fine. It's going good. I mean, it's pretty slow day. A lot of work, but overall not too bad. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Everything is a lot stronger than me. But if I ignore it, it'll leave me alone. Dude, what the heck, man? This is like a beginning quest you can get. Why am I in areas where there's things that could probably one-shot me? Yeah. Alright, well, I can't do that quest. Because I'm definitely gonna get one shot by... I'm gonna get one shot by anything that, decides it doesn't like me. So I'm just gonna... There's another quest line I can do. see another quest for me to do. I really don't feel like grinding, given that my spells kind of suck. I've gotten more. I've only got like one offensive spell, and that's kind of absurd to me. It's like fuck. I hate you. I don't hate you, but whatever. Hope you're happy. I enabled it. For the just chatting, I enabled it. There's just no quest I can do. Actually, let's see, what's over here? Okay. You're gonna waste all of them. And you're gonna wish you had them all. Alright, so this looks like an area I can be in and not suffer a horrifying death. finished a fate. It didn't give a lot of experience, but I gave enough. Enough to where I can't be upset about it. I feel like fates are like a really good way of getting players to like kind of do grind quests to get their level up. It gives them an incentive to do it besides just doing it to level up. You know, you get to complete a quest and probably get some extra rewards out of it. So that's pretty nice. Shame on you. Shame. Chocobo keep. The recommended level for that is level 21. No thanks. Get away. I am not level 21. As a matter of fact. Yeah. I don't even think I'm strong enough to... Yeah, there's no quest out here for me to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna... So, everyone's day going well? You are 6 or more levels. I don't want to do a fate. What film should I watch? Corpse Bride or Nightmare Before Christmas? The Nightmare Before Christmas is better. Ooh, a magic blade. That sounds fancy. Oh, no problem. Of course. Ask me anything. I have all the answers.
Look! Someone's already here. Oh dear. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we
this
almost
our
ended
dark
up as a
stranger?
dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papolino's fault, of course.
One. Not even
Though
close.
he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong. You know her, Kuplo Cobb?
Huh.
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
Yeah, we kinda did. Nerd.
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. Kuplo Kopp seems convinced of your innocence. But
I ain't do
Ever
nothing.
since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
Wasn't me. Oh. Hello.
it seems we have little choice.
And they do like no damage. This is riveting. I should have picked something better. What did you do to it? Awesome. Oh, that synced my level? Sounds like some fun people. She sounds like she knows what she's doing.
Hear, feel, think.
Oh, snap.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
My character looks so confused. She's just as confused as I am. So what the fuck's going on? I'm just along for the ride. Let's see where this adventure leads. That's how you play a game.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt. Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal, and no ordinary Ixal either. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an
Better?
Ixal chieftain. Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter.
Giant crystals?
Ida?
Cool.
Oh. Understood. Kuplokop, please bear word of these.
Understood.
Alright.
Here is where we part ways. Till next.
Bruh. Jack Skellington doesn't even have skin. You think anything with, like, 2 legs and 2 arms is
I think that
fine.
sword might be a clue. You should definitely... You don't
And this occurs to you. Yes. It.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on.
You'd like.
I guess within limits, but come on, Jack Skellington. Hey, I got the sword. Oh, he's not. He doesn't even have skin. How can you define someone as fine if they don't have, like, skin on their face? If it's just skeleton. He doesn't even have muscles. He's literally just a skeleton. I don't think that's the I don't think that's the pro you think it is. Shoot. I went the wrong way, didn't I? God damn it, I did. Shame on you. It's a banger. Really? That was loud. You nearly blew out my eardrum with that. Yes, I'm alone at home. Jerk. What was this quest? Level 10? Give it. Bruh. So mean. Don't wear headphones. The whole point of streaming is that I wear headphones for the purposes of, you know what? I'm not gonna justify what you just said there. I'm not even gonna respond to that. You know what you did. I'd put you in chat jail if I knew how to. Alright. I put you in real jail. You look like you belong in a real jail. That's one thing I don't like about MMOs from the beginning is like MMOs are kind of really slow at the beginning. You did a lot wrong, alright? You did a lot wrong. But as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, just kidding. MMOs just kind of are very slow in the beginning, and I wish they would like kind of, to a certain extent, like kind of stop pretending that people don't know what they're getting into with each experience. It's like it's all the same. It's kind of all the same. Like the stories are different, but it's really all the same. You grind to level up, you can get to a certain point, and then, bruh, don't you start that. I gave a time when I would do it. This is me chilling until I can get through all my content, and then I can start with the fresh slate. Trust me, I have some games I want to play, other games I've been requested to play from my friends and stuff. I want to get to it, but I cannot do so with my backlog. Is it my fault? Yes. Does it suck? Yes. Am I not going to stream for people? No, I'm gonna still stream for people. So just give me some time. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, MMOs, you do need to level up if you want to be relevant. Is that a mosquito? It's a giant mosquito. Better give me a lot of experience, you jerk. No. I refuse. I don't want to see another cutscene. Wait, aren't the Duramites the big insects that will one-tap me? Let me check. No, they're not. Okay, perfect. Gosh, my damage still sucks. Why do MMOs always like fall into that trap where it's like they'll, if you're playing a healing class, it won't offer you any like offensive spells in the early game, so you're stuck with like weak abilities. But like, they really gotta stop, bruh. Also, let me fix my... There we go. You should probably not see... So the effects... You should be able to see the effects now, but they were going. I do apologize. They were on YouTube, if you're there. Give me the money. They hadn't already finished the fate, did they? Oh god, this dude is like blazing through the fate. Let me get involved. Is that a new spell? Bruh. I get it. I picked a healing class. Give That was silly, not scary. Meanie. I get it. I picked a healing class. But for God's sake, give me some offensive spells. I can't farm. I can't get XP. I can't fight. You don't have to lean so heavily in the fact that I'm a healer. I get it. I really wish MMORPGs would stop doing that. It makes playing a healer, in every single instance, it makes playing a healer just so awful. There's just no reason to play a healer unless you have friends to play with. Fortunately, I do have some friends I can play with in this game, but it just... I really wish MMORPGs would stop falling into that trap. It's bad. If your game does it, you're bad. That's not true. Wait, don't you play RPGs? I don't think you know what RPGs fully encompass. Hades is an RPG, by the way. Cult of the Lamb is an RPG. No, you don't. Hades is an RPG. RPG is literally any type of game where you role play in a different setting. Like, it doesn't have to be this like fantasy setting. It just be it just RPGs is just a very open-ended game like thing. So it's silly, ridiculous. But no, even in like other RPGs, like non-MMORPGs, if you play a healer, it like they fall for the same trap, where you really can't do much by yourself. You have to rely on NPC party mates, and I really wish they would stop. Like, I want to have fun while also being a healer. Do I think I need to be doing like the most amount of damage in the game? No. But I definitely feel like I should be able to at least one or two tap an enemy that should be super weak. Like, what am I gonna do with the resurrect spell? I'm playing by myself. Who am I gonna resurrect? Tell me. Bruh. Look at this weak ass damage. This is my only damage dealing ability. Besides a smack. That's it. Bands. You know, the more you do it, the more I get used to it. It doesn't have the same weight as it used to. I've just learned to zone it out. It only works if you do it in moderation, but nah. Bruh. I'm gonna postpone Madison if you keep asking. I will play Madison, I promise. By October 31st, it will be part of my Halloween special. I will play Madison. Because that'll give me enough time to get through everything, or at least get to a point to where I'm okay with my backlog. But being a month behind was not okay. If I get it to at least to a point where I'm only like 2 or 5 days behind, I can work with that. My character's dripped out. Oh, I have a slight 8 of these guys. This is gonna be a slog. At least it has a nice range to it, so I can kind of launch it from really far away before I get hit. What the hell is that sound? Is it raining outside? Holy shit, it's raining again. Wait, no, it's not raining. Can't see, it's so dark. I don't know. Huh, sounds like something's raining. Or like a thudding against my window. Let's hope it's rain, because if it's thud against my window, that's bad. Alright. I wish there was at least a buff spell that made me do better damage. Some healing classes in MMORPGs will at least give you that, so you can kind of make yourself a bit stronger when push comes to shove, so it doesn't feel as bad. I may not have gotten to that point yet, though. I may actually have it. No, I don't. Everything is healing. You know, a resurrection spell. What do you guess? I'm gonna grab this egg and they're gonna get mad. Hey, run! I don't feel like fighting all of them. I think my favorite MMORPG to play though was kind of Elden Ring. Sorry, not Elden Ring Online. That'd be cool though. Elder Scrolls Online, because it kind of made playing healing class fun because you could still kind of do damage, and it gave you kind of those damage dealing spells a little bit earlier. But at the same time, it was just an overall fun game. It did get pretty microtransaction as far as like the expansions and stuff go. What does property taxes have to do with passports? I'm confused. does passports and property taxes have to do with MMORPGs? I'm even more confused. Better give me a crap ton of experience. I want it. I want a staff. Give me a new staff. Give me that. Stay in the dark. Oh. Let me put back on my clothes. Accidentally exposed my character to you guys. I'm sorry. No cutscene. Only action. I mean, I take that back. I do care about the story of the game, but honestly, I don't. I am very action oriented, so when my focus is constantly pulled between story and action, I tend to not like it. That's not to say that that's how you should play games, or that's how you should design your games. I just am very not narrow-minded. I am very, what's the word to say? I am very tunnel-visioned. So when I get into the action, I like to stay into the action. So the cool thing about when I played Elder Scrolls Online, one way I kind of did that was I just constantly queued up for dungeons, and I just played the dungeons. The dungeons did have story to them, and I gathered the story of each dungeon as I played through it multiple times, and it felt less forced that way. It was fun. And I do like kind of playing games where it doesn't feel like the story is kind of forced on you. Because playing games is all about, I think there was a game designer who said it best. He was the one who worked on Doom, where it was like, stories in video games is like stories in form. It's expected to be there. No, just listen to me. It's expected to be there, but it's not important. And so my thing is that I like more so the mechanics and the action of the game more than the story. Your game can tell a terrible story, but if it has like good everything else, it's fine. Now that's not to say that the fake gamer. No, that's a real gamer quote right there. It came from the original one of the original creators of Doom. Now, that's not to say that the game's gameplay and the story is like independent of each other. You know, if you have good gameplay but a terrible story, it's not gonna work out. In the same way, but the thing is that what's weird is that some games can do good with a good story, but bad gameplay. But it usually doesn't work the other way if it has good gameplay but bad story. It kind of varies though. But I've seen it more so like if a game has a good story and bad gameplay, they'll get a pass. Fortunately, that doesn't really happen too much anymore. Most games kind of tread the line of mediocre in both categories, or they dive deep into one game, but they don't get mediocre. I like my stories like I like my garnish. I want it to be there, but I'm not gonna eat it. And don't you dare misquote me on that. Or change that out for something else. Just gotta protect my image. Not that I have much of an image, I guess. Dude, my character is swagged out right now. I'm digging this red. Garnish is always edible. Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm gonna eat it. It's supposed to make my food look good, not be eaten. You wanted me to eat it, you mix it in. No, I refuse. Get your stupid bay leaves away from me. Also, bay leaves are disgusting to me. They taste... The taste of bay leaves to me is... I don't know how to describe it. It's like if you dipped pepper in dish soap. That's what bay leaves taste like to me, and I hate it. It makes me sick. I don't even want to think about it. And I know that's like how people feel about cilantro, but cilantro is actually okay to me. It's got like a weird, I wouldn't say spicy, but like it's an irritating kind of taste. Cause it's spicy, I know what spicy's like, but the taste of cilantro is more so irritating to me, where it's like got like a little tang to it, but it's also bitter. But it doesn't taste like dish soap to me. But bay leaves, they drive me nuts. I do not. I'm happy that a lot of foods don't have bay leaves on them, because I'd be very upset to have to deal with bay leaves because they're gross. Ooh, is this a dungeon? Oh, it is. No, that's not actually true. So, if cilantro tastes like soap to you, it means you have a genetic, you have a certain sequence of genes in your genome that makes it so that it tastes like that to you. You won't be allergic to it, but there's a chemical compound in it that you will taste, that will taste differently to you, and it's likely that if you have that gene that makes cilantro taste that way, you will also have the same gene that makes licorice taste awful to you. And it's the same thing with black licorice. There's a reason why some people like black licorice and some people don't. It's because there is a genetic component to it, which is weird. But no, if it tastes soapy to you, it's not that you're allergic to it. It's that you're literally just you're genetically predisposed to hate. Bay leaves are good at just making dishes awful. If you hate someone, add a bay leaf. That's how I think about it. If you add a bay leaf to my food, I'm considering it a declaration of war. This is why I can't be a world leader. I would get pissed off so easily if I was like touring in another country, and you know, like they cook some food for me, they add a bay leaf for me, they add a bay leaf in my food, I go back home and I'm like, I'm declaring war on this country. No, you're not allergic to it if it tastes like soap to you. There's a difference in an allergic reaction and like a taste type. Oh, okay. An allergic reaction requires a couple of components for it to actually be considered an allergic reaction. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying it's not an allergic reaction. You're just genetically predisposed to it having taste that way. Because an allergic reaction requires a couple of components. It requires your body to have an adverse immunoresponse to it. That either causes inflammation, swelling, itchiness, and all sorts of things like that. So you'll know if you're allergic to something. If you get it on your skin and you get itchy and irritated from it, it's likely because you're allergic to it, either in a mild or small sense. The thing is that if you can eat a cilantro and be fine, you're okay. If you eat cilantro and you have like explosive diarrhea afterwards, that's probably an indication you're allergic to it. That's why I say it's not an allergic reaction. It's just a genetic thing. I look. I might not be a doctor, but I have my master's degree in biomedical engineering, and I'm telling you, an allergic reaction has a specific parameter where it is defined under. Something tasting funny to you doesn't mean you're allergic to it. It just means it tastes funny to you. How? I'll add. What type of pepper was added to your mole? I add California rollers to all your food. No, that's not to discredit your medical professionals, but they may have been speaking in other terms, but it is current knowledge that if cilantro tastes soapy to you, it is just that you have a genetic predisposition to taste a certain chemical of it in a much stronger way. It's not an allergic reaction. It's just because the mechanism behind how it works, it's not considered an allergic reaction. Now, if you start to have an immune reaction to it, then it gets transferred into that allergic reaction category. That's why the whole it tastes funny to you doesn't mean you're allergic to it. Because, I mean, I'm allergic to things that would obviously taste funny to me, but I'm not. You're not supposed to put them in your mouth anyways. No, I'm not, but I can. You know what? All right. I'm gonna dig into this. No, I'm a medical professional, but not every medical professional knows what they're talking about either. I don't care about this cutscene. Okay. Okay. So let's go to Britannica. Britannica. This is based off of the. Ugh. Okay, cilantro is a tasty herb, a pleasing combination of flavors reminiscent of parsley and citrus. The herb is a common ingredient in many cuisines around the world. However, some people find cilantro revolting, including famously the chef Julia Child. Of course, some may dislike, may come down for some pricing, but though for those cilantro haters, for those for whom the plant tastes like soap, the issue is genetic. These people have a variation in a group of olfactory receptor genes that allows them to strongly perceive the soapy flavored aldehydes in cilantro leaves. This genetic quirk is usually only found in a small percent of the population, though it varies geographically. Interestingly, places where cilantro is especially popular, such as Central America and India, have fewer people with these genes, which might explain how the herb was able to become such a mainstay in those regions. Now, let me pull up the definition of an allergic reaction. Because there's specific parameters for a reason. Because, you have to get medication for allergies. Where is... Right, where is... Size allergy is... This article does not contain this quote. What is the... Oh. Okay. An allergic reaction occurs when the immune system overreacts to a harmless substance known as an allergen. Allergen being something that goes in your body that your body would react to. You can be allergic to a number of things. Something is quantified as an allergen if it interacts with your immune system negatively in a sense. So, pollen's an allergen, different chemicals in food's an allergen. Shoot, iron can be an allergen. It's really rare for you to get allergies to certain things that you eat on a common daily day basis, but it can happen, unfortunately. The immune system protects the body from infections, viruses, and diseases. In some people, substances such as pollen, certain foods, latex, mold, pet dander, dust mites, or insect stings are allergens that trigger the production of antibodies called immunoglobulin E. These antibodies travel to cells that release chemicals, causing symptoms most often in the nose, lungs, throat, sinuses, ears, lining of the stomach, or the skin. The first time a person with an allergy exposed to an allergen, it may not cause a reaction. However, the person is insensitized to the allergen even minor furious exposures to this allergen produce an allergic reaction. So why I say the fact that cilantro tastes like soap to you is not an implication that you're allergic to it, is because your sense of taste is not linked to your immune system. That is not an immune response. The reason why it tastes funny to you is because it's genetic. You can taste those what do they call it? Anhides, whatever, the anhides, more stronger. What would qualify as you being allergic to it is if, therefore, after you ate it, your throat started swelling up, or your throat was itchy, or your mouth was itchy. It's like when I eat kiwis. I have this thing where if I eat kiwis, my mouth and my throat will get itchy. Okay, for you it was soap and tingles, then that means you're probably allergic. But for everyone else, that's not always the case. But honestly, what aren't you allergic to? Because now you know how I felt when I was dying. Might not be a medical professional, but I still went to school for this stuff. But in a different context. I went to be a biomedical engineer. That's not the one. See, that's why I couldn't have an allergy. Like I said, you guys already. I mean, I just said that I have a mild allergy to kiwis, but I literally will still eat them because, damn the itchiness. Oh, it's not quite that. I know what I'm talking about. I'll eat kiwis still. Damn the whole itchiness to my throat and mouth. However, one thing that I used to love eating that I can no longer eat is avocados. Now, I'm not sure if it's an allergic reaction or it's a texture reaction. But when I eat avocados, same thing with bananas. If I eat avocados or a banana, I will get sick to my stomach and I'll want to vomit. And that's only been happening to me for the last 3 or 4 years. So, it could be that I've been sensitive to it and I'm now allergic to it, or I've psychologically blocked myself from it. I don't know, and I kind of don't really care to look into it because it's not got lost in me. School for chemistry based on acids, protein, bond, dissolver, dot bleach. Never use drain, I'll use apple seed instead. I mean, I guess. I mean, it really always depends on what you're using it for. It's not like one is the end-all be-all to solve every problem. Also, protein bond dissolver is not gonna get rid of DNA. I mean, the bases might, but I mean, it's not. It's probably not going to denature it enough for it to not be distinguishable in a assay. So I mean, don't use. I would say don't use. Oh, good for you. Don't if you're trying to get rid of DNA. This is not advice. I just work in a lab where I do a lot of PCR. So don't do anything criminal with this. I swear to God. If you're trying to get rid of DNA, do not use only one component to do so. Because denaturing DNA is something you want to use multiple agents on. So you want to use bleach, which is good at breaking up. Oh well, bleach is good at good at breaking up some of the bonds, and then ethanol is also good at breaking up bonds too. I don't remember the specifics of which ones. It's after a while, it slowly starts to become less important, but you do want to use multiple agents unless you have, I don't know, like DNA away or something, which is pretty goddamn potent. And apple seeds. So you can actually, the fact that I know this stuff is probably an indication that I might be a psychopath. Apple seeds actually contain a small amount of, it's not exactly cyanide, but it's like a component of, it is something that contains cyanide, and once your body starts digesting it, it converts it into cyanide. So as a result, you can end up killing yourself if you eat too many apple seeds. Now that's not, I mean, of course that's not if you eat them whole. The reason why it's safe to eat apple seeds whole is because they have that casing that protects it so that it can go through your digestive tract and your poop. That's just how most fruits work. You eat it, the seeds get to live in your poop and grow into another plant. But if you take a bunch of apple seeds and you grind them up into a paste and you eat that, you might end up killing yourself. Don't do it. It's just I'm being informative. You know how people say almonds smell like cyanide smells like almonds? Or it's actually the other way around. Almonds smell like cyanide because it's another one of those things that contains like a cyanide component. I don't know how you could be addicted to apple seeds. You don't really get any nutrition from it. And they taste like ass. And not the good kind. It's like badass. Also, I'm gonna get myself put on the list. I should probably shut up. So the ricin, one of the most dangerous poisons known to man, or toxins known to man, is called ricin. It's something you can get from castor beans. It requires a process, but surprisingly, you can buy castor beans online without, any questions or sort of like that. The thing that gets you, though, is if you buy a lot of it in a large quantity and, like, other equipments and stuff, you might get yourself put on a list. So, if for some reason you're ordering castor beans for a hobby to grow them, I would preferably choose another thing. Because it's honestly not worth the government watching you over. Because like I said, it's not like all of this stuff is hard to make or do. It's just it would be hard to stop otherwise. So. I mean, that's obviously going to get you put on the list, so, I mean, it's not like the feds are a part of the black market, or they don't have, you know, agents or honeypots going on to catch people. They're not stupid. Yeah, no, anything small, so. Just don't do it. There's no reason to. You're more likely to poison yourself trying to make it yourself. So just leave it alone. You don't need it anyways. There's all sorts of other cool science experiments you can do that don't involve you making a poison. You're gonna get caught, and you're gonna go to jail, and you might go to the jail that they stick ropes in your butt. So just don't do it. Take it from a man that works in a lab that tests certain things. Just don't fuck around and find out with the government. You will go to jail for a very long time. And not the cushy kind of jail. Where am I? Oh, and I hope you guys know the common things. Do not mix household cleaning Yeah, don't touch strangers. Don't let them touch you either, but yeah, that's good advice. Do not mix household cleaning products. I cannot stress this enough. There was a trend on TikTok where someone was doing that, and I'm going to tell you, don't do that, because you can make some pretty nasty fumes if you do so. The top two things I know everyone should know for sure is to never mix bleach and ammonia. They might both be good, potent cleaning products in their own right, but mixing them together will create mustard gas, and you will gas yourself. And I can tell you that feeling is like inhaling raw fire. Don't do it. Just either use your complete cleaning components individually, or use one at a time. never actually do not mix them in bulk. Also, another thing, do not store pressurized containers near a source where you are constantly producing heat. That is a pipe / pressure bomb waiting to happen. That happened to me when I was a kid. When in my old grandma's house. I didn't put it there, but we kept a I'm just being informative. Anyway, she kept a little can, aerosol can for frying grease or something like that. It was kept underneath nearby the oven lights. And if you've ever used oven lights, you know that they can get kind of warm. So they were kept under, just under by the oven lights. So that constant source of heat on the canister kind of pressurized it over time. And one day I was at my grandmother's house practicing my bass, because I played the triple bass, and it exploded, and the lid of the canister nearly launched and hit me in the head. Would it have hurt me? Probably. Would it have killed me? Not likely, but it would have hurt. So yeah. So yeah, be careful you store pressurized containers. If you're not careful, you can create a pressure or pipe bomb. Do not take pressurized containers on a plane. I don't even think they let you to take that. I don't even think they let you take like a certain amount of that in TSA. I mean, it should be fine. It's not gonna violently explode, but you might end up like weakening the integrity of it. Also, if you're in a place where there is a bunch of aerosolized dust particles, like a high concentration of aerosolized dust particles or flour or anything, don't light a match. There is a potential chance you will trigger a chain reaction that results in an explosion. Just tread lightly on that. I was going to be an educational stream today. But apparently I have to teach you guys not to poison yourselves. Bruh. Yeah, so listen to Papa Night Train's advice on safety. Ooh, another little dungeon thing. Rattle me bones! What did you expect? They live in Korea. They have, like, different laws as far as military service. What did you expect? Ow. Stop it. I'm gonna die here. Rattle me bones. Yeah, unlike the US of A, Korea has both North and South have compulsory military service, so that was destined to happen. I mean, I don't know if you should worry about their treatment. I doubt that anything bad will happen to them. When you have a culture of compulsory military service, it's hard for me to believe that you would treat, like, you know, celebrities that, you know, left the celebrity life to commit to their compulsory service. I mean, I guess that might, you know, that should be a problem, but at that point, also at the same time, BTS gets to go home and be millionaires. These soldiers don't. The other soldiers don't. So it's not like BTS has nothing they can really say at the end of the day. It's 1 year compulsory service, if I remember correctly. It might be 4, actually. No, it's 1 year. No, I mean, you're right, but like that is the whole problem is that you have to understand that that's just it's a sad part of it, but that's military culture. Is that that's just something that's going to happen. It's a part of military culture, and there's not really much that can be done about it, because when you get a bunch of men together with a particular sets of mentality, that's destined to happen. Is it right? No. But it's something that I don't think will change soon, but I will remain optimistic. Damn it, I accidentally struck this thing. I mean, I don't think that's the mentality. See, that's the problem though, is that other soldiers might not like that mentality where it's like, oh, they should be grateful that they're serving with BTS, because military servitude in and of itself is a thing you should view as, the way it's universally seen is that you should be grateful that you're serving for your country. Now, other soldiers might see it that way and see that their service has been taken away from because they're serving with BTS. People think that should be a privilege. So, one way or another, it's going to result in the situation where BTS might get hazed a little bit more than others. But I wouldn't stoke the flames of that fire because then you give them a reason to. Because it's just military service. For them, it's just a normal civilian thing. How each individual feels about serving the military is their prerogative. But yeah. Well then. I mean, in that case, like, if no one wants to join, like, the 1-year compulsory military service, no, gosh, no one wants to serve in the U.S. military anyways nowadays, because a lot of people in the current generation, due to education, are being more aware of the implications and the motivations for why the U.S. goes to war, or has gone to war in the past couple of decades, and it has turned off people from actually joining, because people don't want to throw away their lives for something that's not worth it. Because people, yeah, we're not stupid. No one wants to throw away their lives for, our country to secure its, no one wants to throw away their lives for the U.S. to secure its supply of oil. That's not a noble reason to join the military. That's not a noble reason why to join the military. That's how they see it. Or when you learn about the history of some of the things that the U.S. has done during wars, while we proclaim to be like the world police, it can get pretty dark. That's not to say not every country commits, that goes to war doesn't commit war crimes. I'm not going to specifically bash on the U.S. for it. You know, I live here, and I should be informed about it. But you know, but I live here. I'm not anti-American. I'm, you know, I might dislike some things about America, but I am American. I'm not anti-American. I am pro-American. I want us to be able to continue preserving our democracy. I want to be able for us to continue preserving our culture, in a positive sense, of course, not in such a sense that it means. Let me specify. The culture of America is the culture of a melting pot, and I want to be able to continue preserving that. I want to be able to continue preserving the fact that we are open arms to different cultural ideologies, and we open that door to that kind of cultural discussion and meshing. Because I know when you get into that kind of preserving culture discussion, people kind of start to associate that with like kind of like the white replacement theory or like ethno-state kind of stuff. Obviously, look at me, I'm not into that, because that's not going to benefit me in any way. You know, and neither is like an ethno-state for black people going to benefit me in any way. You know, I believe people are their best and most educated when they are surrounded by different types of people. You are less likely to not be afraid of, but you're less likely to believe stereotypes of people that you have been around. And therefore, if you are less likely to be susceptible to those types of stereotypes, you're less likely to be susceptible to different sorts of misinformation about those types of people, and etc. You know, because I am a person that kind of constantly engages myself in different cultures. No, yeah, you can be an educated douchebag. I would know. I can still be an educated douchebag. Just chill out. But you know, it takes a lot of time to learn it, though. You know, you have to be the change you want to be, and that can be hard for some people. I know that's hard for me. You know, I have depression, anxiety. Shit's rough. You know, people are horrible. Makes me not want to be good. But one thing I do is I constantly push myself to be a better person. So, you know, I'm a connoisseur of different cultures, right? So I've tried something called the 1,000-year egg. It is a Chinese culinary dish or delicacy where they preserve or they ferment eggs using an alkaline process. Now, there are a bunch of urban legends around how 1,000-year eggs are made that are culturally insensitive. I'm not going to repeat them because they're not true, but it is a very simple process, and you can look up how the process is done, and it is very clean, it is very nice, and it doesn't involve... Yeah, okay, and that's not to say that they tasted good. To my American palate, it was different. I'm not going to yuck their yum. Every culture is going to have a different palate for what tastes good. Yes, they taste different. You know, that's why one of the tags of my channel is that I'm open. I'm culturally open. I'm gender open. You know, I don't care who you are, what background. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what national. I don't care about any of that. What I do care about is that I do care is that you have a moral compass and that you are a good person and that you also have that level of openness to other people, because that's how I measure whether or not you're a good person. And I guess I shouldn't be able to judge whether or not you're a good person, but yeah. Oh yeah, and my palette changes a lot too. like I said, I always try different cultural foods because I like to expose myself to it, and it gives me a better perspective of different cultures. Sometimes to my own detriment, but honestly, it's not going to kill me. I've yet to eat something that I'm allergic to from another culture by accident. So, thank God for the fact I don't have... I swear to God. I swear to God, it's another spell that's not going to help me do damage. I'm pissed off. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm lying. I'm lying right now. But I'm very pissed off by the fact that they gave me another spell that literally is not going to help me do damage. I literally have 2 damage dealing spells. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna let it go. Just let it go. Just keep going. Just keep chatting with your viewers. Just let it go. Just shut up, enjoy. Ooh. I'm actually just really pissed off. I'm thinking 11 or 14 levels in, and I haven't had like... Stop. I haven't had a damage dealing spell in like 10 levels. These are my only 2 damage dealing spells, and one is a dot that does barely any damage. Oh my gosh, I fucking... Oh, okay. Again, MMORPGs, please stop falling into this trap. Please give healing classes more damage spells. They also need to grind for XP. This is grueling. It's not fun. Plus the class is called Conjurer. I would have expected me to be able to do some other conjuring shit that would have... I don't know. Just let it go. Just shut up. Alright, sorry everyone. I had to calm myself down. I had to calm my tits. It's if you want to know why it's my pet peeve, it's because I love to play support classes. You think every game I play is mid? Okay. But I like to play all sorts of different games, but like when a game gives you an option to pick like a specific class, I generally like to play support classes, generally. So that either ranges from being a healer or a tank, or if I could be a combination of the two, I will. So, in this game, I chose to be... Well, I didn't really necessarily want to be a healer. I wanted to be an astrologer, which I didn't... Excuse you. Name a game I've played where I haven't chose to be a tank or a healer that I've played with you. Oh, well, you wouldn't have any. I have never played a game with you where I haven't played a support that had... You played 2.5 great games. Okay, Don't Be Afraid. Okay. Don't Be Afraid wasn't even a good game. Mechanically speaking, the story was mid. The scares, I got used to the scares. And the thing is that Don't Be Afraid got a pass because I am extremely squeamish. So, Don't Be Afraid... I'm not sure if you're saying Don't Be Afraid was a good game. It's not that it was a bad game. It's just it wouldn't deserve a title of a great game. Absolutely not. Don't Be Afraid is not that good. It's just... I don't... I would count that as the 0.5 game, if that's what you're saying. I mean, I wouldn't even count that as 0.5. That's an insult to, like, 0.5 great games. It's good. No, it's not. It's no, 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 no. Pause. Absolutely not. In comparison to this game, I would say don't be afraid of hot garbage. Because here's the thing. Even though this game kind of pisses me off because of how it's already kind of shown me how it does its healing class. It has mechanics that make it interesting. It has a more compelling story so far. Granted, I'm not paying attention to it. Like, I didn't really pay too attention to Don't Be Afraid. And it has... And its story... do it! I ain't scared. Mortuary Assistant, I would say is great. Because, okay, I mean... I would say it's great. It has a story that makes you want to dig. It has a story that you dig into it based on. It does environmental storytelling, is what I'm saying. So with the environmental storytelling, it's kind of really fun to get into, and it's genuinely creepy. There are certain things that the game does to make its entities psychologically terrifying. And I like that it plays to that. Now, I know I do not like being scared, but I do like how they did it, because I know that there are parts of that game that are genuinely uncomfortable to me. The demon that has no eyes and no lips is just uncomfortable to me. It makes me nervous every time I look at it. And the fact that there's just kind of stuff going on in my peripheral vision. I do not like when things are happening in my peripheral vision that I cannot fully detect. And that's actually more of an instinctual thing too. The reason, if you've ever had the feeling that you feel like someone's watching you, that is actually based, that is an instinctual thing. What's actually happening is that your brain has detected something passively in your vision that you may have not actually noticed, where you've noticed someone watching you, but not your brain noticed noticed someone watching you in your vision, but you didn't. You consciously did not. Your subconscious did, but you consciously did not. So you get that feeling because your brain is telling you, "Hey, I just saw something that might be dangerous to you. Be on high alert." And then you might end up noticing it, but you always knew it was there because your subconscious was looking out for it. So when I say, like, when I don't like things being in my subconscious, like, you know, in my peripheral vision that I can't really tell what it is, that's kind of based on an instinctual trait. I don't like that. You know, every once in a while I'll see something move past my peripheral vision, and it'll just be like something in, you know, something in my room, or you know, something that's supposed to be moving or whatever, and I'll get jittery about it, but you know. You're just paranoid, though. That's different. So yeah, what other game did I play that you think was... Okay, Cult of the Lamb was a good game. It's fun. Okay, I'll let Cult of the Lamb slide. It's simple, it's fun, and it's interesting. So, but I've played more than 2.5 great games. Deep Rock Galactic is a great game. It is a game that has managed to cultivate a caring and a positive community, despite being a co-op online game, which generally, sometimes those games can devolve into toxic communities. But they've managed to cultivate a very... Okay, no, not just 3.5. I've got more. So Deep Rock Galactic. No. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid. It's just... So what's actually happening is Don't Be Afraid is actually negative 0.5, and Elden Ring is 1. So I've actually played 4 great games. But, I played 4 great games. It's just that Don't Be Afraid is dragging it all down. Because Elden Ring is a good game. It stresses me out, but it's fun. It is rewarding to beat. So that's one great game. Don't Be Afraid is negative 0.5, so that's why we have 3.5. I played They Are Billions. They Are Billions. Okay, let's see. I'll say They Are Billions is a 0. It's not a great game, but it is a fun game. And the only reason one thing I wish they could do better is that I wish I didn't have to sit down an hour for each mission. Yeah, you told me to play Elden Ring, and you're the one hating on it, so that's your fault. You did that. What's another game I played? I think that's it. I mean, I've played like a number of games on this channel. Don't Be Afraid is not a great game. Stop it. No, it is. That scared the hell out of me. It is Elden Ring, Mortuary Assistant, Cult of the Lamb. 3 great games. And then Deep Rock Galactic. That's 4 great games. And then Don't Be Afraid is negative 0.5. And that's why we have 3.5. Don't Be Afraid is literally dragging down my stuff. FPS. There are first-person shooter horror games I want to play. That's the thing. I will play first-person shooter horror games, but I'm not going to do them by myself. Because most first-person shooter horror games are co-op. Like, get the GTFO, and actually just GTFO at the moment. But I'm also not a person that is good at first-person shooters. It's not like I stream first-person shooters and I get content. You have to have a level of skill to get views at that kind of stuff. It's not that simple. I know historically that I am not good at first-person shooters. I have fun with them, but in a competitive sense, I'm not going to draw that kind of audience. Nor do I want to, because that kind of audience is not what I'm looking for. That's composed of a type of people that I am kind of juxtaposed to wanting to entertain, because they contain a certain group of people that I don't think would mesh with what I'm trying to do. As far as like the competitive toxic culture. That's why I don't play League of Legends on this channel. I will never play League of Legends on this channel. Because I know what kind of audience that can draw. Yeah, I don't know. I will not play competitive games on this channel. Because I am not a competitive player. I like to play games for fun, not for competitive sense. No, I do not. I do like drama, but I do not like drama that would... I guess it's kind of messed up to say. I don't like drama when it gets to the point to where it's severely impacting a person's mental and emotional health. Because you have to think that the human brain can be fairly fragile when it comes to emotional, impact. So you have to think about not everyone can handle that level of stress in their life to the point to, you know, I don't want to get too much into that, but it just kind of has a lot to do with, depression, anxiety, and people who struggle with suicide ideation. Is that it's not, and when it gets to that level where it's pushing someone to that kind of mentality, that's where I draw the line with drama. Where'd this dude come from? But yeah, it's... Well, the thing is that some people get an audience because they're not afraid to tell the truth. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not afraid to tell the truth when it comes to things like mental health and like I said, one of my things is that I'm very open to people. I don't care what race, what religion, what nationality you are. I don't care. And so I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to be very open about that. I'm very real about that. So and I hope that I find the audience that appreciates that. I know that there's people who found audiences that have appreciated their openness, and I know that in some extent they've got honesty for different kinds of openness, like Keemstar, or but I can for sure be a little bit filtered sometimes. But I can tell you for sure I will mostly be considerate with some of the words I say. I might have some outdated, I wouldn't say fully outdated beliefs, but I didn't say you weren't welcome. but you going against my ideas here. No, I'm kidding. Maybe, I don't know. Which is strange because you've had a trans friend, but I seem to be the one that cares more. You had a trans and a gay friend. I thought they were trans and gay. Actually, you know what's strange is I don't have any friends that are trans. Not to say that I'm not actively, avoiding trans people. It's just, I'm friends with bruh. Bruh, I just gave you an out and you ruined it. That was your out. That was for you not to be canceled, and now you're gonna get canceled because apparently you just don't like trans people. Banned. You're banned. Yeah, but here's yeah, but that, I mean, and also my thing is that like, you don't need an out. Oh, you're so cute. What if I fall from here? Will I die? No, but it'll hurt. Yes, you can. But yeah, I care about how people feel, and I tend to temper myself to think about that. Even though I can be a bit obtuse at times, and I know the reason why, but I try not to use that as an excuse for why I can be that way, because it is something I am trying to learn and live with. I wish I had been treated earlier for it, or had learned about it at a younger age, but shit happens, so you just have to kind of learn and grow. See, you say strangers, I say human beings. Human beings deserve a basic level of respect and dignity. Yes, I don't know you by name. But I still believe you deserve a basic level of respect and dignity. And plus, it's not like it cost me anything to give that to you, so. And it doesn't, And I think that's just how the world should work. We're all human beings. We're all. The thing is that, I have my issues with people too. I have a dislike for some peoples. Sometimes a lot of people, but I try to realize that not all people are the same. No, yeah, there's a difference between respecting and caring, but they are also. This dude's getting his butt whipped. But they are intrinsically linked to me. To respect someone means you have to care about them a little bit. Damn. I see how it is. See, and that also means you're conflating love with care. I can care about a stranger. That doesn't mean I love a stranger. You know, you know. I said, we're all human beings. We're all stuck on this big rock floating in space. I mean, and if we keep going on the path we're going, it's going to follow the logical outcome of it, and we're just going to end up, you know, exterminating ourselves. When just a little bit of care and empathy would just kind of solve all of it, you know. It's not like if we did that, we'd live in a post-scarcity society. Doing that would be, it would require a little bit more, but it would help us get there. But alas, parts of human nature are still somewhat animalistic because, you know, we are animals. So it'll be a hard, long journey for humankind before we can get to a point to where we kind of can look past those primal desires to kind of see the big picture of it all, which is we gain more when we care for each other as a whole, as a, you know, as a species. Yeah, well, when I say I care for a stranger, that means I care enough to respect Lizzie, the cashier, to where I am going to, you know, I'm going to understand. Maybe I'll notice subtle things about, you know, Lizzie, the cashier, that, oh, she can't understand, you know, that I might notice that she might be, you know, high functioning, on this high functioning and on the spectrum, you know, and I might adjust how I speak to that person, you know, that level of awareness and care. Or I might notice that they might be a little bit not disgruntled, but a little bit disheveled, so they're having a little bit of a hard time doing their job, you know, and I might be a little bit more empathetic about that because I've worked in a job, it's not retail, but I've worked job similar to that, you know, food service. And, you know, and I also care enough to be a good customer and not be a bad customer, you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess people all see it differently. I guess I think about it a little bit too deeply, but I still prefer to go about how I've always... The fuck was that? Oh. Go about it my way of thinking, because I'm not I want to believe that humans can be good. I want to believe that humans can prevail. Doing too much? Nah. My therapist said, be the change you want to be. And that means, what the change I want to see is I want to see better people and a better world. So that means I need to be a better person, and I need to be what I want to see in other people. And if I can do that, then I can hedge my bets on believing that other people can do it too. Is it hard? Sometimes it'd be hard, especially for me. I get annoyed with people. I tell you, sometimes I have really strong aversions to people. But I know I have to work on it. I am antisocial. I have strong aversions towards people. I don't like talking sometimes to people. It can be hard sometimes, but just I mean, it takes a bit of emotional investment, but honestly, just I mean, it takes a bit of emotional investment, and maybe I put too much emotional investment into it. But like I said, if I temper myself and I become the change I want to see, it gives me a little bit of hope that I can expect that from the rest of humanity. And I do foresee that humanity becomes a streamer and talks to people. Yeah. I do believe that humanity at the current moment in time is going to have to learn a couple of these lessons the hard way, and it's going to be sad, because we've lost that level of empathy for each other, you know, and we've kind of boiled it down to these small tribalistic groups of whether or not we're going to care for you or not. You know, whether you're on my hours of politics, or you're my race, or you're my national. When in actuality, those things don't really mean much of anything. You know, they're just, they don't mean anything. They're not important. They're insignificant. What's important is that I'm a Homo sapien, you're a Homo sapien. I'm human, you're a human. We both live that human experience. We both live that experience. We both know the struggle of doing it. We're not animals. We can communicate, we can feel, we can empathize with each other, we can think. So we should... I don't know, I'm getting lost. You've got me monologuing. You sly dog. Oh, I know what that thudding sound is. It's my guinea pigs. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is there someone in my home? Am I about to die? Oh, it's my guinea pigs. They're like running around in their house. Just freaking out. I'm like, well, I guess I'll die while streaming because I'm not getting up. Oh boy. Yeah, we are humans with different experiences and different walks of life. But the human experience as a whole is the same. The human experience as a whole is the same. It will always remain the same. It's that basic human experience will always remain the same. There will be things that make us different. but that doesn't make us any less human. And what I'm saying is that we shouldn't otherism each other. We shouldn't otherism each other. Because there is no real other. We're all human. No, it's not. You're just a contrarian. You want to see the world burn. I live here. I don't want to see it burn. Okay, sometimes I do, but like, in actuality I don't, because I don't want to die. Bruh. You know it's true. You can't relate to me at all? Do you breathe air? Do you struggle? Well, let's see. Do you work to sustain your life? You know, do you work to get food, pay for the house over your head? Do you, you know, so forth? Okay. You work, right? Yes, no, you work? I know you do. Okay, but you do. You like to enjoy your life, correct? You know, you like to, you know, live your life to the best of your ability, correct? I think if I drop down here, I'll just die. Ooh, very close. Yeah, but I think you're getting caught up too much on, like, the technicality of it. I understand that. No, but what I'm saying is I think you're getting too caught up on it. You're thinking too much about what makes us different, but not looking too much at what makes us the same. You know, there's, on a fundamental level, humans share similar experiences and desires. Holy moly, I don't want to go over there. I mean, how do you think people who are gay feel? People who are trans feel? People who are... they want to do something that other people will reject as well. But that's their desire, you know? That's the things they want to engage in. There's nothing wrong with that. Not to say that... okay, let me temper my words correctly. That's not to say that every desire you have is a good one. But what I'm saying is, you know, like if your desire is to murder someone, you know, that's obviously a bad desire. But, you know, what a consenting adult or two consenting adults do is between each of them, you know, each other. So, well, I guess what I should say is, you know, that we have that desire to want to do things that, you know, would make us happy, but maybe someone else won't. I mean, I don't know, man. Again, you're thinking too much. You're thinking too much into what makes us different rather than the same. That's bad. Stop it. Alright. We're pretty much the same. On a genetic level, on an experience level. I mean, not much really makes one human different from the other. Not enough to where we should hate each other, is my point. Yeah, and you know what mammals do? They do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. So let's bang out our hatred. You're onto it. You know what's gonna... You got it. You've got it, Kawaii Dino. You got it. You're right. We're nothing but mammals, so we should just do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You finally figured it out. We're all humans. That's the one thing we have in common. That basic level that should be what helps us figure out that we just shouldn't do the bad things that we do to each other. Stupid. If that's your desire and you're not doing anything, people are going to reject. Now, if uniting humanity means we all need to have an orgy in the street, I'd be down. Let's just get it over with. I don't even care anymore. If that's what it takes, I will throw whatever anxiety and nervousness I have to the side. Just say screw it. Peace on earth. If we have an orgy in the street, sure, whatever. You're gonna get diseases like that, just an FYI. There is a reason why you don't eat animal brains and you don't eat human meat, and that is because of prions. And those will 110% mess you up. And they're terrifying because there's no real way to cure them. So don't eat human meat. Don't do it. because you're gonna fuck around and find out with the wrong. That it doesn't matter. You're gonna fuck around and find out with the wrong thing you eat, and you're going to. I shot this dude. You're gonna end up with a prion disease. Okay, just because you eat mystery meat all the time doesn't mean you're intentionally eating meat that might give you a prion disease, Kawaii Daido. That guy almost tried to do that himself and would have probably died. I helped him because I figured he wouldn't be able to do it by himself, and I actually feel good about that. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I have my hopes for humanity, but it's gonna be through a lot of trial and error. It's... Ooh, a special wand. It's just kind of sad that it's taken us this long, but I mean, it's a whatever. Never. That's too damn bad, Kawaii Dino. Damn, these dudes are giving out us an experience right now. Yeah, don't eat human meat. I mean, it doesn't even matter how good you cook. Human, funny boy. Oh, that's a compliment. I'll take it. You're cute. I swear to God, I'm gonna open one of these things. It's gonna be like an ambush. Yeah, yeah. That frog is creepy. Whoa! Whoa! He just pulled me like 20 feet. I'll just walk. You know, sometimes I still feel like I could do better as of a, you know, when I say I could be the change I want to be. There are a couple of things I wanted to do. I wanted to get involved in charity work or mentorship work. But, you know, my problem is that I don't really have the time between streaming, work, and all my other hobbies. It's, like, really difficult. And if I were to do it I'd have to relegate it to, like, a small part of my schedule. And yeah. Like, I'd like to mentor, like, you know, youth, because I'm never gonna have kids. I don't want kids. But it is still a biological drive to want to kind of parent, and that's my way of going about it. Hey, I leveled up. Did I give you a spell? Did I get a spell that's relevant? Do you love me? You love me enough to give me a spell that is nice? No? Okay. Obviously. No. No. Kids are just trying their best like the rest of us. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh wait, I did have another spell. It's called Free Cure. Right? No, that's... Okay, so these are spells I get. Ooh, at higher levels. Thank you so much. I appreciate those hearts. They instill confidence in me. They fill me with determination. You're cute. I've gotten a lot of levels up today. So granted, so there's like a free trial for Final Fantasy XIV Online where it's like you play it till you're level 60 and then like you have the option of like paying for the full price of the game. It's not like most MMOs where you have to pay a subscription fee to play the content, so you just buy the full game, which is like $30, something like that. Oh yeah. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't have a reason to talk, so Kawaii Dino offers a way for me to talk because I have to say something to her ridiculousness. But by all means, cancel her. I'll help you dox her. I'm kidding, I won't. Bro, what are you gonna cancel me for? I have a clean track record, baby. I'll walk the walk. I'm not like EDP 40. Bruh. See, that's different. That's between two consenting adults. You chill out. I like streaming. It's pretty nice. I like to kind of force myself to talk to people, even though it's only one person at the moment. I do have a plan of getting more followers, but I don't know if that'll increase my views. I figured it would, because it might help me become affiliate, and I think that kind of... I think becoming an affiliate does help to kind of promote your content automatically on Twitch. But, I'm working on it. My only downside is I just need to develop a better mental. Because there's some days where I'll start streaming and... gosh, like my motivation will tank because my depression or my anxiety will just, you know, it's like a clock, like a switch, and it'll just hit me hard, and I'll just want to be like, all right, well, I can't stream today because I'm not feeling it. It'd be like that sometimes, you know. We struggle. And that's just the realness of it, you know? You know, sometimes people are like that. You know, it's something I have to kind of get myself used to. Because, you know, I do plan to want to entertain people, and so I do have to make some sacrifices. Not that I have to sacrifice my, you know, ow. No! Go away! You stupid scorpions. Yeah, no, it was just something I have to deal with. It's my lot in life. Honestly, it's just I have to figure out how to make it work for so yeah. Yeah, skip cutscene. Cat there. Just that shit I mean. I do like no damage. One spell that hits like a rock. Literally. Besides like my one spell right here, which does not like a rock. Stop healing him. Are you doing that? I'm killing you. Stop. Only I can. Shit, he just hit me for a lot of damage. Do I have to kill this guy too? This guy's completely inconsequential. Do I actually have to kill him? Let me give him a good bomb. Bomb. Give him another bomb. Bomb. Dead. Bomb with a stick. No cutscene. I'm tired of it. Tired of cutscene. Man. My short attention span will not allow me to bear 80 more cutscenes. I want to get to the point to where I can do dungeons and actually play with my friends, but my friends in this game are level 90 and 60 and so forth, and I have a way to go. I'm only 1/3 of the way to relevancy. Sad. See, when I unlocked the Chocobo Breeder, I thought I could actually, like, buy a Chocobo. That's new. Huh. That's cool. I didn't notice you had the Sharingan. That kind of sucks because I thought when I unlocked like the Chocobo people, I could buy my own Chocobo, but no. I can't buy my own Chocobo. I want a Chocobo. No. Bad game. No cutscene. Ooh, I got a new shield. Don't mind if I do. Sheesh. And for anyone watching that is alone and seeing that this man is an eligible bachelor, I am taken by Levi. That's not what she was saying earlier, people. I'd share it, but she'd probably get all shy and nervous about what she said earlier. But I am her man. And she's very possessive, unless you're willing to do something. That's what I thought. Uh, no, no cutscene. I just finished a cutscene. Leave me alone. No, bad game. Not every quest needs a cutscene. Kind of sad I didn't get to sign up for the Warhammer 40k Dark Tide beta. I would have streamed that. I probably would have got some views off of that because that's a game that's coming out at the end of November, and it's a game people are kind of anticipating coming out. So if I got to play the beta, I probably would have got some views to kind of showcase some people or some early gameplay, but I didn't sign up until it was too late, so. Oof. Hindsight 2020. Because I wanted to play it too, because I have some friends that are into Warhammer 40k. I'm slowly getting into Warhammer 40k, but it's a little bit. Is Warhammer like for AOT? Warhammer is. No, not like the Warhammer Titan. God damn it, no. It's a grim, dark, futuristic universe. But no. Yeah. Everyone asked who I dino. There's a lot more fans of Warhammer 40k than there are of AOT. Calm your tits. But yeah, I'm slowly getting into Warhammer because I like. If you know one thing about me, I love universes that have expansive lore, and Warhammer has it. I originally didn't like it at first because the grimdark aspects kind of made me sad. So I was like, God damn, these stories don't actually have any good endings, because it's just kind of, you know, there is no really good ending. I asked, I'm talking here. Don't be rude. I'm gonna put you in a timeout box. Bruh. There's a way I can put people in timeout boxes. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put you in a timeout box. Put you in a timeout box with a paddle. But yeah. I don't think I'd ever get into Warhammer Fantasy, though. Warhammer Fantasy is... It doesn't seem like it's as interesting as Warhammer 40k. I do like that Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Fantasy are linked by the warp. I asked, ya jerk. I care. Oh boy. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. Level sync? Excuse you. Don't need to level sync me. Wait, why do quests level sync you? That's one thing I don't understand. Why are you level synced for a quest? I guess like you could come back later. Getting back in your cave is not a choice. You either do or you face it. The battle music in Final Fantasy games just so nice. Like, it just feels so good. Yeah, you are done for, sir. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die. All alone. Which is still a pretty bad way to go. Ah! Hey! Stop hitting me. Bad lizard man. Are you a lizard? I'm assuming you're a lizard. Okay, so I'm gonna screw in this guy, and I gotta murder him. Go ahead, stop healing. You must die. I can't help damage your healing. So stop it. Anyone else? No? Let's go. This guy just summoned me. Better not hit me hard with that ability. Stop it. It's over. No. I beat the boss. That's why I have ran at once. I want to fight the tiny guys. seat. Wait, huh? Hey! Whoa! Hey! Alright, have a nice night, Kawaii Dino. It's possible because I have the power of rock on my side, and I can heal myself every other turn. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, shit. No. Yes, I could use a hand. She's murdering. Or he. He's doing something. There they are. There. Wherever they're from.
Eldest.
I don't care. I care a little bit. So my stone mastery spell has gone up. Let's see. All right. I wonder if these unique items. This is not better than what I have. I'm struggling for damage, not. I just put it on glasses, remove my clothes. The world may never know. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for joining the stream today. It's been Night Train, and I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. I do appreciate those who stopped by. I care about every viewer I get, and it means a lot to me. Those of you who do stop by, even if it's for a moment. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next stream, which will be Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'll do. I still have to edit some footage. I may edit for the stream, or I may just actually play a game and chat again. I'm still going to try to continue doing like some content on the stream, but it's content that I'm probably not going to end up editing for YouTube. So just bear with me, and thank you so much. Have a nice night, everyone.